guys, so in today's video, I'm going to be creating this makeup look for you. I'm calling this right now, I feel like it's like a summer fairy makeup look, probably because my hair is like big and curly. So we're doing brown liner, soft rose gold eyeshadow, and some brown mascara too. And there's no false lashes, which is very different for me. Normally I always do false lashes, but I know not everybody wears false lashes every single day. It's kind of like over the top. So yeah, I'm gonna be creating this look for you guys, so let's go ahead and get started. So as you can see, I already have my foundation done and my eyelids are prepped. I use the MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot, which is what I always use. So now we're gonna go ahead and get started with the eyeshadow. This is our color palette that we're gonna be going with today. So we have kind of neutral browns and we're gonna be doing like a pop of rose gold in the center of the lid. So the first color I'm going to be using, this is Peach Smoothie. This is from Makeup Geek. And I'm gonna be using a Crown C441 brush. This is like one of my favorite blending brushes. I stopped using it and I'm using it again. I actually like it better than the MAC 224. It's a little bit more dense than that one. So I'm just gonna be taking a little bit of the Peach Smoothie and adding it to the crease of the eye and just kind of rounding it out a little bit. This is gonna be like the outer transition color. It's just gonna help to warm it up a little bit. And this is just like a really pretty color. It's a couple shades more peachy than my actual skin tone. So now we have a really nice soft peach transition color in the upper crease area. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the next color now. And this is Fawn from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is a really neutral, medium to lightish brown color. I don't wanna do anything too dark at first, so I'm gonna start with this one. So I'm just gonna be adding this color to the inner and outer lid and just directly into the crease using a MAC 217 brush. If you don't have Fawn or something similar, good colors to use would be Naked, which is a little bit lighter than what I wanna do. Or Buck is a pretty good one too. Buck is just a little bit more warm, just like the slightest bit more warm, but that would be a good color to use too. That's like a very kind of more light brown instead of a really, really deep brown. I wanna keep the center of the lid open too, so we can add the pop of rose gold or bright color in the center. It's exactly what I wanted. So it's not too dark brown, but it's like more deep. Okay, so now I'm just gonna come back in with that crown brush that I was using for Peach Smoothie. And I'm just gonna buff a little bit more so that way it's kind of, you know, a little bit more blended, like so. Okay, so now we have a nice subtle halo kind of going on both eyes. So now I'm going to be taking a Morphe E36 brush. This is also from their Elite collection. And I'm going to be first using Peach Smoothie and just heavily buffing that underneath the lower lash line. So now I'm just gonna put Fawn directly on top of that with the same brush. And you can just kind of keep building it up to however deep you want it, just like we did on the top lid. Using the same Morphe E36 brush, I'm just gonna take a dash of Mocha from Makeup Geek, which is a really deep, little bit more warm, but pretty neutral brown, and just add it right to the outer edge right here. Just that way it kind of draws the attention more outward, so we're not directly winging it out, but I just wanna add a little bit of extra smoke on the outer edge. So I'm just gonna lightly apply it on the outer V. If I get too heavy-handed, like towards the inner part of my eye, it just starts to look weird. Okay, so once you have it to the desired darkness on the outer edge of your eyes, we're gonna go ahead and add the center pop of shimmer, like rosy kind of gold tone now. The shadow I'm going to be using on my lid is the L'Oreal Infallible Shadow. This is number 892, the color Amber Rush. So many of you recommended this to me. This color's really pretty. I don't know how to describe it besides like a rose gold. It's a really bright kind of foiled shadow and it's a really, really pretty color. So I'm just gonna be adding that to the center of my lid using my finger and just kind of lightly buffing it on both sides. All right, so I just added the Amber Rush to the lids of my eyes and I feel like it swatched a lot nicer on my finger than it did like when I put it directly onto my lid. So I'm gonna take a foiled eyeshadow from Makeup Geek. This is the color Starry Eyed, which is a very similar color to Amber Rush. It's just a little bit brighter and lighter. So I'm just gonna put that directly on top of the Amber Rush, but more in the center of the lid and not spread it out quite as much. And I'm also gonna be using my finger for this one too. Yes, see how much brighter it is? Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and add some eyeliner to this look, and I wanna keep this look looking fresh and like kind of summery and a little bit lighter than normal. So I'm gonna be doing a winged eyeliner, but I'm not gonna be using black. I'm actually gonna be using brown. And this is the new Benefit They're Real Push-Up Liner. So I have all the colors here actually. I have brown, green, it's a really pretty dark like hunter green, purple and blue. So I feel like I'm always leaning towards like purples and blues. So I wanna go with something a little bit more natural looking. So I'm gonna be using the brown one today. And these are the new Benefit liners. They come out June 26th. When they first came out with these last year, the black one, I didn't love it that much. It was actually kind of difficult for me to use. So the people at Benefit kind of taught me how to use it, so that way it's a little bit easier and more user-friendly. So what you need to do the first time you use it is twist it like one full time to get out the excess product in the tip that might have dried out since the last time you used it. And then you just do one twist, and then that's enough for your whole lid. So what I noticed about the black one was that I felt like it dried really quickly and it was kind of hard for me to use, and I noticed crumbling. The colors are actually a lot creamier and they're very, very easy to use and blend and smudge however you want to use it. So I'm using the color brown, and I'm just gonna be adding a soft wing to the lid. Nothing really dramatic and nothing cat eye crazy, just kind of something soft and simple. So I do the tail first, and then I connect it to the top lid, and then I draw a straight line going all the way across. So what do you guys think about the brown liner? It's not as like harsh as like black cat eyes or black winged liner, but I'm gonna go ahead and put some mascara on, and I'm gonna be using the They're Real mascara from Benefit. This is just a regular black one. So now for my bottom lashes, I'm gonna be using the Benefit mascara in brown. This is the same dark brown as the liner I used on the top lid. They also have the blue mascara, which sometimes I like to add like pop of blue on the lower lashes and really build it up to make it look really dramatic. But today, since we're doing something a little bit softer, I'm gonna go ahead and go with the brown. And then I'm just gonna take a little spoolie, and this helps to just get any excess product off the underside of the lashes so it doesn't touch this area. Okay, cool, so we're all done with the mascara and the liner and pretty much most of the eye, but now I'm just gonna add a little pop of highlight to the inner corner of the eye, and I'm just gonna be using the Mary Luminizer from the Balm and a little pencil brush and just kind of dab it in there. Just helps to brighten everything up a little bit. So for blush today, I wanted to do something kind of nudie, but add a little color to the cheeks, because as you can tell, I'm a little washed out. And I'm gonna be using this blush from Tarte. This is in the color Celebrated, but you see it's just kind of like a nice soft pop of peach. Not quite as intense as my Luminoso that I usually use. And I'm gonna be using a different brush this time, surprisingly. I know I use the same blush brush all the time. I've been using this one lately and it's amazing. This is the City Color CCF03 brush. So it's like kind of this little domey brush, and I don't know, it just works really nicely for blush. For bronzer today, I'm gonna be using the Makeup Forever Pro Bronze Fusion. This is the color 25I. I believe it's I. It's just a line, so I or a lowercase l, one of the two. So I'm just adding it with a Bare Minerals Flawless Face Brush to kind of like a 3 shape here, all down the side of my face. And now to highlight my skin, to add like a pop onto the cheekbones and down the center of the nose, I'm gonna be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills new highlighter. This is in the color Starlight, which is the lightest one. This is a really pretty highlighter, so I'm gonna be adding this right to the bridge of my nose and the tops of my cheekbones. Okay, so now I'm gonna be doing my lips to finish everything off. And I'm gonna be doing a nude lip, like super, super nude, a Katie nude lip. And to line my lips, I'm gonna be using Strip Down from MAC. This is kind of like a deeper nude, like almost oaky, you know, but not quite as dark. And then for lipstick, I'm gonna be using Dose of Colors Poise. And then to add a little bit of gloss, I'm gonna be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills lip gloss in the color Undressed. Okay, so that wraps up this makeup tutorial. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you think about no false lash looks. I'm actually very curious to hear your guys' opinions and what you think, if you like to see no false lash looks because it's like more realistic. I know not everybody wears false lashes every single day. I think I just use it as a crutch to like always bump up a look and kind of make it look more interesting. So I would love to hear what you guys think. Also, just let me know what you thought of this look. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching.